Good evening and welcome to Insider News. Tonight, we shall focus on community development as being provided by Gianco Foundation for the good of mankind. But before the details of this report, we shall first see the hard news. My name is Maureen Stone Enujoke. Anambra State government has announced that it will soon arraign the native doctors currently in its custody in court after investigations. The State Commissioner for Information, Dr. Lomefo, disclosed this in Oka while speaking to ABS on the commitment of the Governor Chukwuma Soludo-led administration towards restoring sanity in the state. Dr. Mefo emphasized that the state government is serious about its commitment to eradicating criminal activities in Anambra, saying that if the native doctors are convicted, that they will be sentenced in accordance with the provisions of the new Anambra Homeland Security Law. He clarified that Governor Soludo's administration is not opposed to traditional worship as believed by some people, but is instead focused on tackling crime and those who enable it, including native doctors who prepare charms for criminals. The Archdeacon, Oka Central Archdeaconry and Vicar All Saints Anglican Church, Amenyoka, Venerable David Ezobi, encouraged every believer facing difficulties to have strong faith in God. Correspondent Chinelong Uzulike has the details.
Venerable Ezobi, who stated this in a sermon to mark the Sunday service, disclosed that the situations of the society is very bad, as many are weak in spirit for what they will use to live their daily lives, giving the parishioners hope of what God can do, as He is ever faithful to attend to their yearnings. A visiting priest at Divine Mercy Chaplaincy, Chukwuemeka Odumegu Ojukwu University Teaching Hospital, Amakoka, Reverend Father Justin Ezechukwu, said that it is important for all to live positively towards one another, as it is the principle of Christ's teaching, encouraging the parishioners to always do unto others what they want others to do unto them. Also at St. Michael's and All Angels Ifitoka, the vicar, Reverend Canon Joshua Ufaro, spoke on the theme God, the ultimate healer, lamented that people attach fetish things to the gift of healing which God gives, reminding them that every good thing comes from God. I am Chinelo Onwuzibie from ABS.
The Deputy Majority Leader, Anambra State House of Assembly, Dr. Jude Akbua, has commended Governor Chukwuma Soludo for his efforts in enhancing road infrastructure across the state. Dr. Akbua gave the commendation while inspecting the reconstruction of the Okuzu Aba-Ukpo Abagana Road facilitated by the Anambra State government. Correspondent Emmanuel Chibata has the details.
Expressing satisfaction at the quality of job done at some sections of the road which have already been asphalted, Dr. Akbua said it is of significant economic importance to the people of Njikoka, while reaffirming his support for the governor.
They have asphalted 710 meters. The thickness of the road is 5 cm. And someone has measured it with 6 inches nail. And it's 5 cm. I'm impressed.
We are very grateful. And we want to use this little opportunity to reassure Mr. Governor that Njikoka is Apoga territory.
Things are moving in the right direction. And the governor, the solution governor, Anambra State as it were, is changing the narrative.
The contractor handling the project, Engineer Benjamin Akabike, assured that the road construction is being executed to the highest standards, assuring to delivering durable and quality work.
If you look at the quality of the road, you will know. Just look at the quality of the asphalt, look at the color. Nobody will tell you that this asphalt is completely waterproofed, and it was appropriately cambered as designed by the ministry.
A better one.
Ndi Ozoka have expressed profound gratitude to Governor Chukwuma Soludo for the giant strides made so far by his administration in infrastructural development of the state and Awka capital city in particular. Correspondent Ngozobileri completes the story.
In a press conference made by the society at the home of the president of the association, also MNC 104, Ndozorka, through an address read by the Secretary General of the association, Ozondubisi Nwakalo, commended Governor Soludo for construction of Umuobu Agulu Oka erosion control and all internal roads completed, upgrade and facelift of Chukwuemeka Odumegwu Ojukwu University Teaching Hospital Amakoka, and the ongoing construction of Anambra State Government House and Governor's Lodge in Oka. Construction of Solution Fund City, among others, expressing optimism that the projects will be completed soon.
Ozoka commends the Governor of Anambra State for the giant strides so far made by his administration in infrastructural development of the state, particularly Awka Capital City and the Awka Capital Development Area. We note that since the inception of the state, Awka has not witnessed such structured and targeted governmental development efforts.
While praying for the continued success of the Soludo administration and sustenance of peace and security of the state, the group expressed concern that Awka community has remained without a centrally elected town union executive for many years now, and appealed to the governor to use his good office to right the wrongs of the past by ensuring the conduct of free and fair town union election in Awka. In Awka, I am Ngozobileri for ABS News.
The proposed increase in the transaction charges levied on customers using the automated teller machines, ATMs, by the Central Bank of Nigeria that will begin on March 1 has continued to receive fierce knocks and condemnations from major stakeholders. One of them is coming from a public affairs analyst and economist, Mr. Onyeka Okpokwasili, who says that the direct implication of the new charges will be inflation. Mr. Okpokwasili explained that an increase in ATM rates will translate to increase in the cost of production, and the prices of goods and services will also increase in response to the rising production costs occasioned by an increase in the ATM transactions rate. He noted that the inflation in Nigeria is already alarming, with myriads of small and medium-scale industries have been crowded out by the cost of production owing to subsidy removal and naira depreciation, which direct implications are loss of jobs and lack of job opportunities, which the country is currently plagued with. Mr. Okpokwasili asked the CBN not to add fuel to the fire by pushing up the cost of production further through the increase in ATM transactions rate, pointing out that the timing is wrong. And we shall be taking a break. We shall be back for Insider News. Stay tuned.
Enjoy now. Great taste, great fun. Capri Sun, the taste of fun.
To Insider News proper. The biblical saying that it is more blessed to give than to receive was the best way to describe the gesture by Genco Foundation, which is a community development program that is benefiting members of Anambra and Enugu communities. Correspondent Chibuzo Obidike visited some of their projects in Anambra and Enugu states and brings the details.
Ben Carlson once said, and I quote, "Happiness does not result from what we get, but from what we give." End of quote. It is in the light of the above that Dr. Afam Onyema decided to give his best to the society that made him through his foundation, the Jenko Foundation. The foundation is passionately committed to saving and transforming lives of the poor and the vulnerable in Nigeria for over 18 years now. This is evident through various empowerment packages it has been giving young families in communities, providing them with the tools and resources they need to thrive. The foundation's milk of human kindness extends to communities in Enugu and Anambra states, where some projects were cited, such as after-school program for children, community family health center for young parents, workforce training for young adults, indoor games for children, library with computers and internet access, among others.
No problem. Ever had the correct mob, had a long had to sounds. They wouldn't so. And the netter mother, like the higher problem. And the netter of my neighbor with this nature, he and Omega. That's good. Making a half more fun, Hannah, passing in the man, passing a more, my passing it out more in the Hannah cry. So now, sir, I couldn't have more experience. We do deliveries, we take deliveries, we do antenatal services, we treat minor ailments and diseases like community diseases. We create awareness. We are like an advocate to people in the community in terms of health-related matters, like telling people over there about things happening here. If there is any AIDS, we help them bring it down here, then deliver to everybody equitably. You know, some hospitals you come, they want to task you, they want to have you pay huge sums before you get good quality healthcare services. But here it's not like that. We render with the barest minimum. Yes, and still deliver very sound healthcare services.
In Anambra, for instance, a state-of-the-art health center, Robin and Estelle Family Clinic, was built in Mbahu, Oka North Council area, and the community center built at Northia in Njikoka Council area by Jenko Foundation.
He's always had this dream of providing high-quality medical care to the community. So now we're finally, years later, coming back to do that. So these clinics are treating the poorest of the poor, giving them dignity. Also, they're getting high-quality health care. Women are getting health care needs to deliver babies safely, and they're doing it in a sustainable way. So for us, this opportunity to get back, to be able to help the community where my family comes from. And the community center is the same thing. You know, instead of medical care, now it's education and culture and inspiration and the arts and sports. So we're really proud to be here.
It's been amazing today to see the other aspects of what Jinko is doing. We went to a maternity clinic where there is prenatal, antenatal, postnatal care provided to that community, and to be here today at a community center where young people's minds and time is being put to good use is also an amazing thing.
Such a gesture, no doubt, will elicit positive reaction from people of the area so well treated, including government functionaries.
Jenko is about human capacity development. Jenko today we are told on how to use AI to do artworks, use AI to compose music, use AI to do a lot of things, even print some good artworks. The human capacity development is super. What Jenko is doing is out of the world. We love what he's doing. Our people are empowered.
The assurance I'm giving them with a lot of awareness, one, more will come. And I believe it's a passion for you to start this kind of thing. If you don't have passion, it's not about how much you have, but what is your passion for the youth?
Insider News also visited Enugu State to get first-hand information on the exploits of the Genco Foundation and met a dynamic creative arts summit, Act Post, celebrated artistic expression under the David Oyelowo Leadership Scholarship for Girls, where a summit was held, but not before the opening of a state-of-the-art creative arts center. After the opening of the Arts Center came the summit, with foundations, groups, and initiatives like Genco Foundation. There will be a thin line between the rich and poor, because when given an opportunity to be at par with one another, the world will be a better place for all. From Enugu, Chibuzo Bidike, ABS Insider News. After-school program for children, community and family health care for young parents. Workforce training.
Remember that you can follow news and programs on ABS from many parts of the world by liking our Facebook page. Follow us at Anambra Broadcasting Service. Subscribe to our YouTube at ABS Television, Oka, on X at ABS Radio TV, and on Instagram at ABS Radio TV. You can also log on to our website at www.absradiotv.com. And that does it on Insider News for tonight. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Maureen Stone Enujoke. Good night and stay blessed.